Well, hello. This is the final boss, and we are trying out this game, this Sacred Acorn. So we're going to be reviewing a few things, which is gameplay, kind of the core stuff, and create um, a narrative, which looks like we're getting to here. So very sad tree. Nice. The elders have always been here. The guardians of the sacred essence, they shape the land and give us life. We go, that was too fast. Sad. Intel. So the elders got all messed up somehow. Uh-oh. Evil growth. Oh. Elders tweaked out! Bloop. So I'm the chosen one of acorns. Okay. So yeah, obviously, like, I like the concept. I like that they have the world. Well, that's those chirping birds are really loud. I don't know if it's loud for you all. But, I like the fact that it starts from a broken place, right? Where, like, the world is in, starts okay, but then goes into disarray, and that's where we start. It's usually a good place to start a story. Some of the risks, though, and some of the things we're running into that are a little bit heavily used are, corrupting growth is a really common trope in games. Kind of this, idyllic past with this, like, strange corruption. And the downside of using that, right, is it's very impersonal. And maybe this game will eventually have, like, an antagonist to it. And that's not saying you always need, there's lots of different conflicts, the whole man versus, man versus nature, man versus animal, all these things. But man versus man is generally more interesting because there's personality behind it, and there's actually the ability to challenge weakness. So, okay, it looks like I just do WSD to move. It's like the animations are nice, a little kind of like Lenny. Oh, come on, let me jump through there. Okay, I guess not. Okay, I like that they have some little voice. Ema, there you are. What are you doing all the way out here? Did you get lost again? Yeah. And the other animals, we share the emerald thicket. Something's wrong with the great tree and the other animals we share the emerald thicket with seem different. Okay, so some even tried to attack me. So some of this phrasing feels a little odd, but you need to come back to the tribe and talk to Olmeku. Surely she will know it today. You'll find 5 acorns to open the way back to the burrows where Meku and the tribe are. Hurry! Okay, so find some acorns. You got it. Mas. Like, oh, okay. For some reason I was like, oh, is this in Spanish? Like, is that more? Did you get lost again? Something's wrong with the great tree? Okay, so just rerun. So, like, the transitions are a little sharp, right? So, like, in terms of, like, the animation stuff, I like that some of these things are interactive, right? Where if I run into these things... Can I not do anything? H. Oh, shoot, I gotta use my hands. Okay. Okay, kill it! Kill it. Okay, H attack. So I think, like, doing the tutorialization like this is fine. Kind of weird in terms of my hand placement. Oh my god. Burrow for acorns, but there's stuff trying to kill me, man! At least I got good knockback. Woo! Dead, son. Oh, he's got a shell. He's too powerful. Oh, I gotta pop him in the face. Right in your face. Did I win? Okay. Where are the acorns, though? Are these acorns? I don't know how to burrow. How do I burrow? I just know how to attack. I just know how to kill. I'm gonna look at the options. Okay. Oh, this represents how many health orb pieces you have. Will get you a brand new health orb. Okay. Resume. Is that okay? So I would like to have the options menu and stuff here, but I know this is a beta, so obviously that's totally valid. For a beta, I want to see if I can kill the destructible terrain. I can bump the terrain, but I can't destruct certain parts. am I sweating? I guess that's my shows me my attack is on cooldown. It's kind of a weird indicator. What's up, homie? Get some. Get some more. Can I go through here? You need 5 acorns. I don't know how to get acorns. I feel like that's what I would like tutorialization on. How the heck do I get acorns, man? It's like climb up a tree? I did those. Thank you for the follow. There was an X on the ground. Oh, okay. I totally missed it. Let's see. Oh, space. Wow. Vision check. Thank you, Scarred, and welcome to whoever followed new. I might dev this game. Maybe. Well, welcome. Thanks for giving me the key for it. I'm very excited to try it out. And then I can spend 5 acorns. I see. So yeah, feel free to like comment and share and say, Jeff, I totally agree here. I disagree here. Totally valid, right? And my hope with this little edit here is to hopefully just give you some good feedback and honest feedback and tools that hopefully you can use in revisions and new making. Because I made some games myself, and the more feedback you can get, the better. But yeah, welcome. So yeah, overall, I think the initial thoughts okay, let's see. Okay, wow. This is for big brains. So, is this a map? Can I press M? No. So it doesn't stay with me. I'm here. Okay, so if I go back that way, it takes me to that place where I was. If I go down, it takes me to the tree, is what I'm guessing. Not super clear. The map stones can help guide you. Okay, on your journey to terrain. So see, they show we're in the burrows right now. So again, one thing that, as a feedback is invaluable. Yes, totally agree. One thing that's always something to consider from the narrative perspective is whenever you're delivering exposition, whenever you're saying, hey, the map stones, but like you've introduced these characters, right? You have Mas and you have Via, and honestly, they give us quite a bit of, like there's a lot of flavor out here that you could add beyond just the straight up, see, they saw the show. We're in the burrows right now. So that's like all well and good, but a lot of this, is implied here. Like, maybe, this character is sassy and she's like, why are you looking at a map stone? You already know you're in the burrows. And so now we get information not just about what that stone is, but the fact that, hey, we're still getting those facts across, but one of the things that always is beneficial to look for as a writer, right? Because you're building the narrative, you're not just building the gameplay here, is you're looking for places where you can do double duty, right? Where how can I give the information I need to give about the mapstone and maybe even give some characterization for Via or Villa or whatever the preferred name is. So Melu, you're back. I was beginning to worry. Something within you is different. This is worrying. Can't be a coincidence. The great tree Tsuka has been cursed and chaos is infecting our thicket. Without Kusa's magic protecting us, thicket will be consumed in chaos. So Melu knows, so there's a few things here. So Melu knows a lot about what's going on. Like, predicted that I was woken up by this magical, like, beam of light that came down, giving us the whole story. And to some degree, like, there's probably opportunity to space this out, right? And looking at your game goals, because like probably my first game goal will be to go find, the tree or something like that. I'll find out in a second. We need you to investigate what has brought us here. So like a lot of that information about, hey, you were woken up from the nap, there's something infecting our grove. We got that already. And so this is called, I don't know if you want to play with the old trip of, I noticed boss accidentally attacked and they didn't react. Oh, did I accidentally attack? Whoops. Sorry, NPCs. But that can be like funny dialogue, which is like, back off, and that can just be another dialogue option, right? As if I press H instead of space next to the character, a dialogue thing comes up and they just tell me to go, leave me alone. Whatever. But yeah, a lot of that information can get spaced out because I'm getting sent on an investigation. So I would be comfortable with the fact that I'm going to get that information as time goes on rather than all at once. And we also got that in the intro. You had this really nicely drawn intro, showcasing what happened. So I don't necessarily need to hear it twice, right? So very, very common in writing. It's called verbal doubling, where I don't trust the first time I give the player information, so I give it to them again. And so a lot of this is like, hey, what's the, this is going to sound really corny, but what's like the culture of these squirrels, right? Because that's where you get me to care, right? Because if the NPCs are just delivering facts, it'll be much harder to see them as something I should care about, and that is where the stakes of your game emerge. Did you take a rest yet? Okay, no, I don't think so. But I care about characters that I relate to, that are funny, that are interesting, and when those characters are put at risk with a situation like this, that's when you can... is this a... Okay, no, this is not a map stone. It's a tree stone. Okay. I'm looking for X's in the ground. So I'll give you a sense of what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for X's in the ground. Trying to find... I could break the other ones. I want to get to that. Okay, that seems like something I should try to get to, but I don't know how. Can I get this bug? No. So a lot of these things, I will say one thing is if you're going to have a lot of diversity in the environment, consider in time interaction, right? Can I go in here? I hear something happening. I hear scratching. Okay, now I guess that's not a path down, but the map stone says it's a path down. It's a broken path down, I guess. So it says there's a way in this way, sort of. I don't know. I think this is the way in, but I have to probably deliver stones. Yeah, did you take a rest yet? I have not taken a rest. I have no idea how to take a rest. Can I sleep here? No. Let's see. I think this homie over here was like Naima. I have not taken a rest yet. Naima? Girl, I'm trying. 10 minutes. Can I sleep here for this? Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot of extra dev to do that. Can I rest? How do I rest? So I do wish in the settings there were some options here, because I don't want to have to go back to the main menu. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. I have to press the arrows. Okay. Turn the music down just a smidge. Screen shake, that's fine. I do want to see my controls, because I don't understand my controls very well. Okay. So one thing I would want is like a place where I can change my key bindings and controls, because I feel like actually the H is pretty okay in terms of my attack key binding, but just I like to customize things my way, and so obviously that would be something that see, they show you in the burrows. I know, but how do I rest? Can I rest in here? Can I talk to my homie again, or will he give me a long talk? We need you strong and ready. Can I go in these holes to rest? Here? I'm having difficulty resting. It shows you which one to go to. Oh, here we go. Take a rest. Ah, found it. Yay. Oh, no worries. I'm working at remaps. That's all good. It's all good. So I am rested. I'm ready to party. Can I go through here now that I'm rested? But though, to some degree, I didn't take any damage. So I wonder, so again, at least when I think about the game design things I'm doing, is my goal is I need to get you to the, oh my gosh. It's farting on me. Get out of here. Get some. Okay. Okay, wow. What's up, homie? So I want to get to the combats and the battles as fast as possible, and if I don't need to rest, let's say I lost, because I don't think I lost any life in those initial combats, but if I had, I guess it's like a, oops, there it goes, I lost a life now. I was talking, I wasn't focusing. Bring it on, little, yeah, you watch it, son. There you go. I don't know what I'm getting. Oh, I'm recharging my life from its life force. That seems kind of creepy. Is there a burb? There's a burb! Why can't I talk to burb? So, there's another kind of bait and switch I feel like that's happening here. So this, oh, we cleared the southern path. Got it. So one thing here is earlier we are established that these barriers I can destroy with my attack. And then from here on out, they seem to be actually hard barriers that I have to unlock with something. So one thing to think about is to say, hey, how can I have a consistent language in my gameplay and saying, okay, if it's a barrier that looks like this, and maybe I'm missing it, but it's close enough where it's hard for me to distinguish. But if it's a barrier like this, okay, I can't attack it to do anything. Okay, there's some... I don't know if these are the vines, corruption vines. What's up, homie? Bring it. Get some. Bring it. Bring it. Get some. I feel like that guy wasn't even trying to harm me. I just murdered him. I guess I sent him into a shell. What's up, homie? Get out of here. Shazam! Can I attack these things? Will they hurt me? Yes, they will. Good to know. I guess that was to establish that I don't want to touch the evil vines. Yeah, that's right, son. Yeah, so you're making this in Unity. I'm trying to think of like, oh my god, what is that? Oh my lord! What you doing, tree person? I wonder if there could be some like intermediate directions, right? Like, so we do have like, yeah, like some of like the turn transitions are a little tough, and I have this issue with, you know, games like Wizard's Lizard, right? Where if it's only cardinal directions like northeast, northeast, northwest. Oh hey, what's up? Tree, tree. Oh my gosh, I can crush stones. I'm a god. What's this? Kill it. I don't trust it. I don't freaking trust that thing. Okay, I probably gotta give this some acorns. I need 10 acorns. Oh my god. Vision check, folks. Where are the acorns? Oh my goodness. So I will say that finding the acorns seems a little bit too difficult at this phase, right? Where it's like really hard to see. So can I kill this one? Yeah, I can. I think those are the ones I can kill with like the branches on them. Oh, I'm about to get slapped. Come here. Yeah, where I can hit you. The hitboxes I feel like are a little tight, right? Like, so that it feels like I should hit them. And one thing to do as a developer is to like give very forgiving hitboxes. So for like that, like, yeah, maybe you were already here doing this and I'm just bad. Totally valid. What's this do? Gives me this life. Okay. Peaceful, not necessarily sentient. Dialogue about remorse. Okay, I guess I can't. Okay, I guess I can't destroy that. So I gotta juke through these. So like that's the thing. Like going between those things would not be a hard skill set if it wasn't for the cardinal directions. Right? Like this is actually kind of tricky because I don't know exactly where my character hitbox is. I kind of do, but like it's a little bit. So again, like as a developer, one thing to at least consider is to say, hey, I want to make my damage taking hitboxes extremely forgiving, right? Where like it's below the character, it's like a round hitbox. Oh my god, this thing's back. I thought I killed you, son. Don't make me do it again. Oh my god, there's more of them. What's up, dude? Ah! Ah! Alright, so he kind of stalled out there. That's great. So I think one thing you did well was like whenever I attacked something, it knocked them back pretty well. Can you? Why though? They're all lit up. Why though? This. Alright, there seems to be some sort of puzzle, and there's the thing, but I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Interesting. Huh. Maybe it's like, what's a rotation, maybe? So it goes to this, to this. Oh. I'm not sure how I accomplish that, but I got my 10 acorns, and I will be happy with that. So what does this do? Okay. I think those were like drawings of it rolling up. I'm not quite certain. Well, now I got 10 acorns. Let me pass! Let me kill this thing. Bring it on. Oh my Gandhi. This is some pustules here. Oh, did I hear something? There's a sound effect. I don't know if I'm accomplishing anything. Are there acorns here? Oh, hey, Big Papa. Oh, my lord. He's pissed. Oh, my lord. Freaking attack you, sir. Whoa, that hurts. Oh, two-shotted. Dang, man. It's harsh. Alright, alright. I see you. I'll make another attempt on Papa Tree here. Getting stomped. Oh, my goodness. Something is tangled in my thing. There we go. My blanket was tangled. It was very distressing. So again, this comes down to like, yeah, I think there's a few things to think about. That tree feels like it would. Oh, and everything respawns. That's frustrating. Oh, it's like half-life damage. So I would say like, if for me, like coming into this game, it feels like very punishing, right? Like where I get two-shotted by a boss. You know, every damage I take does a quarter of my life, and then the hitboxes are a little bit ambiguous, where there are some, it's more. And the one question I would ask too is outside of the collection aspect of like I want to collect acorns, one thing I would encourage you to think about, and this is one of the reasons in my development stuff I haven't leaned too heavily into platformers, because I don't really know if I would come up with an answer to this, which is like, what's like a new thing you want to bring towards this like kind of action top-down genre to make it new and make it yours, right? And I think some of it is the environment and the art is wonderful, but if there's one of those things where there's a lot of games I think that use cardinal directions, and use attacks. So how, the question just to keep at, oh my god, are you kidding me? There we go. Attack! The cooldowns. The cooldown's pretty painful, I will say. I want to be able to attack a little faster than the enemies. Okay, so I have to go around for that, I guess. Cool. I gotta fight everything again. My god. My god. So I think, just my own preferences, and like, obviously this is your game, make the decisions you want. My own preferences, I don't love when everything respawns, because it feels like, the interesting part's the boss, right? Oh my god, I have to go back down this way? Okay. I go this way. The interesting part's like the boss and like the challenge layer. Oh. Okay, I guess I already got the acorns. Okay, so I don't really have to fight all these guys. I can just blast past them. I don't know what those, like, antelope things are, but they're pretty creepy. Get off it, man. Maybe. I'm gonna kill this. Do I think it gives me life? Yes, it does. Is it later fast attacks? Yeah, nice. Alright, big boy. I'm just gonna try to attack you as fast as I can before you can do anything. Oh! How did he do that? Alright, so I guess when he does that, I gotta run sideways. Okay, he's gonna party. He's gonna bring a friend. He's gonna bring a homie. Whoa. Chill, man. It's a little tough. I would encourage you to have, like, some sort of blurring effect. Oh my god, how much life does this big boy have? Oh my god! Also, that spacing seems pretty aggressive, right? We're like... sad. Yeah, that spacing of his attack seems really aggro. Yay, the boss! Alright, I'm gonna do one more attempt on the boss. And then I'm going to try, because I'm trying a few different games tonight. So then I'm going to try a different game. But I will post this up, this playthrough, on the YouTubes. And, you know, and then also feel free to ask me, say, hey, you know, if you join on stream another day, say, there's a new update, play another 20 minutes, 30 minutes of it. I'm always happy to do that. Alright, bring it on. That's right. I'm running, man. I'm running. I'm just getting straight to the boss. Ignoring all these chumps. Yeah, but the thing to keep thinking about is what makes this different from top-down, you know, attack kind of reflex RPGs. And I think that's the thing that I would just encourage you to keep thinking about. It's like, what's your, as a designer's, unique angle on this, right? Because like to some degree, you know, like I've seen, you know, like I can't really dodge, which is something that's pretty common. So, you know, to some degree, it's like, okay, I can do things I've already seen before, which is like move in cardinal directions and attack. Can't really dodge. Maybe that's like a skill that's coming. Dude, creepy tree person. And like your art and the design of this is very beautiful, and I think it is one of the special things about this game. That's something to always, like, till you finally release the game, that's something to always, no, suffer. Ow! Ow! Oh my god, he's pooping out his hands so fast. Dude, back off. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm good enough. It goes from like super chill to like Dark Souls boss. Ah! Get off it. Oh. Also, like the collision around his trunk's a little. That's all I'll say. Fair enough. Fair enough. Learning helps every time I watch someone play. Yes, yes, that's great. Well, feel free to reach back out anytime you want me to give your game another look. But yeah, overall, can talk through my ratings so far. I would say narrative, probably a little, like, it's one of those things where the narrative is very utilitarian right now, right? We get the world setup, which I think is interesting, but then from there on, it's most of like the dialogue is being used to either recap what we learned in the initial setup, right? So this is recapping, you know, hey, it's time for you to see this, or to set us clear objectives. So I think there's some opportunity there to drive that. I think the art's fantastic. I mean, the character detail and the art is just fantastic, and it's very, very charming. I do wonder if we can have more, you know, a little bit more of a graduated, so rather than like and this is something you can do in Unity, because you can do it, but rather than, you know, directly going direction, you know, you can have a few frames of it being like a soft turn, right? So they're like, you know, because you have that little reset frame, so even if you do a double back, it could go like, you know, left frame, double back, reset, right? It kind of does, but it's a little too sharp. So I think you do need some transition frames between directionals, stuff like that. In the options menu, obviously would love to see controls, because that's pretty, at least very helpful to me. And while there are new skills and stuff coming, I don't feel like I have enough to, like, that boss is cool, is challenging, but, you know, it's sort of like, is there enough yet to make me want to try that boss again, because I am so engaged in the story or the gameplay or anything like that? And that's the thing to ask, right? Is learn Essence Blast. Okay, well, I guess I got a skill. How do? Okay. Oh my god, I shoot lasers. I shoot freaking Acorn lasers. I love it. Well, maybe that would make the boss more manageable, but... So, like, look at those great animations. So I think, like, the art's absolutely fantastic. Oh, what's this? This tree's glowing now. Do I Essence Blast it? Wow, just hit me. Why, though? What? What the fridge? So is it sort of like Hades, where I can pick those back up? Alright, I'm just gonna rest and reset here. Okay. Alright. But yeah, so I think it's cool. I like that I found a new skill. if you use a controller, you get much better movement controls. I know, but I'm on PC. I know. I really, really. I know. Maybe I'm just an old curmudgeon, but I am a mouse and keyboard truist. So I get it, though. I get it. But again, if you already have controller support, there are ways to do that, right? Where if you're saying, hey, if I switch inputs, go through the controller, like, really quickly whip through it as if someone was moving the controller quickly, and that can be really helpful. And then, again, it's all neither here nor there. Also, like, I'm a League of Legends person, so I do love being able to control with right click and move around. But that's maybe just my own biases there. But yeah, overall, I would say, I know this is a beta, so I'm going to rate it a little more gently than if this was like a full release, right? So I think for narrative, we're probably at like a 4 out of 10, right? Where it has a cool concepts, it's very utilitarian, but the world building is really nice, and it's a really like enjoyable environment to play in. In terms of art, I would say an 8 or a 9 out of 10. The art's really pretty. I like the feel of the world, the music, the ambiance is working really well, I would say. So like an 8 out of 10, yeah, on that. In terms of the overall gameplay, I'd probably say if this was like a full release, I'd probably say below maybe like a 5 out of 10. But at this point, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10 because I know it's a beta and there's still stuff you're ironing out, right? And so totally valid. I'll say 6 out of 10 on the gameplay because obviously there seems to be a pretty wide gap, right, between the mobs and the bosses. Like, mobs didn't lose any life when I killed them. Boss got like 2-shot twice, right? So feels like there's a lot of balancing gaps in terms of the core loop. And then in terms of the combat system, again, like one caution I always have for writers is show your cards early. A lot of writers say there's this really cool secret stuff you're going to get to later in the story, but you got to wait for it, and you got to kind of deal with things the way they are. And that's okay, I think, in part. But, if I'm having trouble with this boss, which I am, maybe because I'm bad, totally valid. But the one thing you should be asking yourself is, okay, Jeff attempted a boss. He failed. Can I start? And I got Spirit Acorns now, which is groovy. And I don't really know exactly why they fly all over the place, which is awesome. Super cool. I wonder if they reset when I go to a new zone. Do they? No. But then that's really punishing, right? Like, I don't seem to have mana recharge. I have to sleep, so I only get like 3 shots of my Spirit Acorn. So soon working on it. Yeah, that's totally fine. And so yeah, this is a beta, totally expected. But anyways, great job. I think this is a really cool project. I think the world and the ambiance of the world is super fun, and I can't wait to see future builds. So feel free to keep sending over those keys or whatever, and I'll give them a shot. Absolutely.